wiping his fucking asshole clean. Oh my god.
They hate
all of
me
the
over there.
LSF viewers that are made up from all the other communities of other
But
streamers.
they hate me over there though.
Don't mix with him and don't like him.
They hate me over there.
The Reddit page that he could literally close and not fucking read, they're all against him while he has hundreds of thousands of viewers.
But they're in the chat
and
though.
They're
part of my community. I accept that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. You're doing the same right now? No, I'm not. I pulled up the Reddit just to show you guys an example of how the hate that he wanted off of his back, where was it gonna go to? To me. Period. The only reason he brought up my name is so that we could split the fucking cost. That's it. That's it.
Wait, what?
That is the only reason.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all. Guys, I don't agree. I know people will be understanding that there are problems, and dude, I don't think people are that bricked in the fucking head. People were decent about it. If you look at the comments yesterday on the thread, it was decent. People were decent. Nobody said it. Oh well, wait, it's her fault then. Nobody said that.
Perfect copy pasta, to be honest. Both molding. It's so wild that you guys could say that when you could see the very clear attempts from one person to not release any information at all whatsoever. One person who said, hey, we're both human beings who don't fucking need to release anything, and him going, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh, guys.
Oh, I banned it back. I misclicked.
On a whim, while she's
misclicked.
Not give her any heads up.
Unbanned.
And now you're releasing more information. Damn fucking right. Damn fucking right. I'm gonna stand up for myself and not be once again the fucking better scapegoat for somebody who literally doesn't give a fuck about how what he is doing affects the people around him. Damn fucking right.
Okay.
Did he know you were streaming while he was leaking it? Most likely. Most likely, yeah.
I don't.
Does it matter? Well, it definitely puts me in a more vulnerable position, doesn't it? To be streaming versus being off stream. To be streaming with my own plan, my own agenda for the day, and then his much larger community to have now access to information that doesn't involve them whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I also
and then to come over to my stream
though.
and then to be able to, you know, to let me know. And then they're over here putting their little XQCLs like, oh, we're just here sending our love. We're here sending our love from our streamer XQCL. This is us sending our love, XQCL. XQCL. Here, I might as well put one too. There you go.
Okay.
Fucking stupid. I don't know. Apparently, I guess, did XQC recently change his Twitch name, right? Was it XQC Real Life Drama Farmer, or was it XQC OW, which is for Overwatch, which is because he plays video games and watches TikToks? Oh, that's fuck, man. It must have been the first one. XQC IRL Drama Farmer. That's how he makes his living. Oh, I thought we were gameplay streamers. My bad. I forgot we had a relationship channel where this information is relevant to the success of our channels.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, my mistake.
Okay,
You're right.
Man. Okay, man. Okay, bro.
We should have released everything all along this whole time.
Okay.
I thought we were gameplay streamers, guys. That's my fucking bad, yo.
Okay.
My fuck. Shit. How did I get it so wrong? I was so backwards.
Okay, I got clicked on this one.
Fuck.
Not wrong.
Put me in another position where I really hate a lot of the things that he's done. I think they're despicable. I think it's unfortunate. I think that he has once again put me in another position where it's like he just, like I said, just has more of a pedestal for some of his viewers. Like, look, guys, God.
I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, if she wants to debunk shit or say that I'm wrong, we can call if you want.
I would have loved to just enjoy shit camp without having to be on the phone with you and having to text you between every event, every day, and tell you why things don't need to be publicized. Tell you why it's only going to affect my channel more than it's going to affect yours. Remind you that there was never any girl content before, so why does there need to be girl content now? Remind you that we don't do these things. We don't need to do these things. They never needed to be done.
Okay.
Have I ever done a sober stream? Have you been asking that? What was the stream that I did? The drunk high sober? Have you been asking that the whole time?
Okay.
Why are you leaking shit camp? Because this random, coincidental, accidental leak is just so incredibly coincidental. It just really is. I mean, I get it. It was leaked because he showed, you know, this or that. I get it. But it's like, man, like, geez, I wish like that just things were just so convenient like that all the time that you're saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks and days and days and days and days and hours and every moment, and then every time you can't help but to agree with why the information should not be released, and then oh man, guys, like I just conveniently released the information at this exact moment. That's just such good news for me. It's just such good news for me. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Fuck, someone asked me that earlier. I forgot.
Okay, I mean, she wants to call. I'm okay with that. Hello? I can't hear you if you're talking. I can't hear you if you're talking. I'll just wait. I mean, dude, it's fine. Guys, the way I see it is, if I said something wrong and I have to be called out, I'm okay with that. We can discuss that. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not being weird or conniving. I'm not like fucking making a strat here. Like I don't care if she can debunk it and make the information more pure and more to the truth that I can, because of whatever amount of things that I said wrong, whatever. Then that's good. I want the truth to be out there. I'm okay with that. Hello.
Okay, just first of all, why are you making it like this call was like something that I wanted? You wanted it.
Okay,
you literally are saying like, oh, I mean, Sammy, like if you want to hop on a call, if you want to do this.
Okay, because I feel like
this isn't. I didn't want you to talk about any of this.
I understand.
At this time, at all.
Okay, Sammy.
None of it.
I fucked up.
And now, even worse, you're breaking down the VOD of when I found out. You're breaking it down word for word, analyzing every single fucking line, and you're walking through with chat in ways that are not even related to you. I am talking to chat. I'm saying things to chat, answering questions to the chat, right?
Yes.
Which is what you put me through, correct? That's the storm you started, correct?
Okay. I worded things in a way
I'm not done.
that there was no dialogue needed past that point.
I'm not done.
Nobody had questions.
No, but there is dialogue needed past that point. But
Okay.
I told you this. I said don't start it. Don't take it to stream, because our channels don't rely on you talking about it.
I understand.
But can we get to the original point that I'm talking about?
Which one?
How you are framing all of this in
Okay.
your stream currently.
Yes. Can I talk about it for like a minute? Can I talk?
I wasn't finished. You're not
Okay.
acknowledging my point. This is the storm that you started, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
And so
I agree.
what I'm saying is I had to deal with that live on my channel,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so it put me in a position where there's a lot of shit going in and out of the fucking chat. And I'm responding to things that they're saying, and you're sitting there and you're going, what? What is she even saying? Isn't it a good thing that we agree then? Like, you are framing it in such a manipulative way. It's disgusting to watch.
Can I talk?
I am watching this shit genuinely disgusted.
Can I talk?
Yeah, yes, I'm done speaking. Like,
Okay.
why do you get upset that I wanted to finish my point?
No, it's not because of that. Because you asked me a question, and I thought I was going to answer, and yes, you didn't make a statement, and I don't even know what the question was anymore, because I had a genuine thing to say
The
about
question was, it was your thing. It was your storm that you started.
Yes,
That it was
I
you
agree.
who started the storm. So I got put in a position where I had to talk about it.
I understand it. Okay. I was caught in my own storm, and I thought we could reach to a point where if I said the right things, we could get out of that alive, right? Without this explosion. I also had a lot of questions in comments, on the forums, whatever. There's a lot of people saying a bunch
But not about our relationship.
But I shut it down. But I think wording things in a way that didn't need an escalation. There was no next step. Nobody on these threads or had crazy theories. It was like a period. It's like, okay, yeah.
They already did.
It was period. It was okay. Well, I mean, he fucked up. It's his fault. There's a breakup. It's tough, and a story, and it just kind of ends there, right? So I don't think there's like a next step needed.
No.
But you're going through the million steps.
You are dictating that though, and the thing is that by dictating that, what you are doing is minimizing the storm you created. The storm you caused for me and my shit.
I made a call. I made a tough call, right? That was to give it a one break and take accountability for that and take the blame so that we wouldn't fucking die by small fire over months. I said, I think it's a good idea.
And we weren't
if
going to.
If I just cut it right there because I'm tanking so much for so fucking long, weeks of tanking dog shit. I just approach it the right way and I end it there in a way that I take the blame. I take the blame. I take the downfall. And then nobody has questions because he's wrong. And then boom, we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did this storm for you start for you? What were the actions that led up to you starting this storm that has started for you? Before you mention anything about our breakup.
Fair enough. I guess.
No, what were they?
I'm going to that. I said fair enough. That's a good point. It's a good question. I guess me not going, which is my fault, is the biggest starting point, right?
Okay.
And then my very best friends that are very close to me that have my back, like Hassan would.
You and Hassan are close?
I'm wording. Can I not go to my skit? I'm doing a skit right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is that me not going is the biggest thing that makes this, right. Not going was the big problem, but then my good close friends seeing the worst in me and worsening things and spreading out lies of why I'm not going, like, oh, he says it's gonna be bad or he's gonna make it bad or whatever, and everybody saying some dog shit and then having a bunch of chunk of people against me, and then other people piling on. Miz piling on. I mean, it wasn't his fault. Sorry about that. He was talking about something else. And then sort of talking about it. Misunderstanding. But still, there's a lot of people. Now Reddit, especially with all the Gamba shit, people pointing at the wrong direction every time. It's a lot to take in, like over and over again. Like it's a genuine big input. And if you're not willing to agree that the input is massive and holding on over my back over the span of weeks, if not months, according to your timeline, is difficult. And I found my way out, and then I went through that in a responsible, analytical way, and I tried to do my best, and I think I still did my best looking back at it.
And here's why I disagree.
Okay.
Because the responsible, mature way was us talking about it in private. The way that we did consistently through shit camp, before shit camp, after shit camp, yesterday, 2 days ago,
that was on
3
fire.
days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. We had agreements that you're right. Everything that you were worried about is a term you like to use a lot. Whataboutism. It's a term you use all the time.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say whataboutism. I didn't say what about. What about what? I didn't say what about.
I did.
Okay.
I said, we talked about this on the phone. You were there. We had these conversations many times. Felix?
Yes.
The things you're talking about are whataboutisms, is what I told you. And you were like, okay, you're right. I agree. These don't need to be said. You're right. These are not beneficial to my channel, and especially not your channel.
I agree. And I didn't talk about these things.
We don't need to talk about any of this stuff. We don't need to announce the breakup. The breakup is irrelevant to the channels, to the content we make. The breakup is irrelevant. And you agreed to this many times.
Okay.
So after you got yourself into the shitstorm, which you acknowledge is one, because you didn't go to the event, and the part that you keep skimming over, which I'm genuinely confused about. So I guess since you're here, why don't we just talk about it?
Sammy,
I
cannot talk about the first point. Why are we jumping points when I'm not even done with the first one?
Like what?
Like the fact that yes, I agree. Maybe I shouldn't have talked about it, and that makes a very good point. Mm-hmm. But some of these things, they seep through the cracks and they end up being annoying and over our heads. Okay, it's a thing that happened and is happening. I want to get past that point. I want to get out of that. Do you understand? I want to get out of that zone.
That had nothing to do with me, though. That's what I don't understand. And the thing is, you're not even taking acknowledgement for the things that you did say. Like just
you're
right
right
now.
I did concede my points. I did concede to you that we shouldn't talk about it. I did concede. A lot of times, I had my personal problem, and you know for a fact that I was getting pressured every day. I told you. Every day I tell you, man, everybody's against me. This is kind of weird. And every day I told you, yeah. And the Reddit started fucking molding. My Reddit's molding.
Yes, every day you agreed it back up.
You agreed that the pressure was insane over and over again. And I kept telling you. So
no, I didn't.
What?
I didn't agree that the pressure was insane.
I still told you though.
Yes, you told me about it, but
Okay.
don't say that we made like other agreements. Like,
okay. No. Whether you agree or not that the pressure was a lot on me, I still told you there was a lot of pressure. Like, I wasn't. I'm not lying about it. Okay. So I told you. I was conceding the points to you. Okay. And like, yeah, maybe she's right. Maybe I can do this. And there came to a point where I just couldn't. And yesterday I reached that point, and I went and did things to the best of my ability to have it out, to get past it, and to protect you. And I did the best that I could.
No, you didn't. The best that you could have done was handle this privately
and
like
tank more.
an adult.
And tank more.
Like an adult.
And
handle
tank more.
it privately.
And keep. What is it to handle privately?
You are
you are done.
from actions of your own doing. They had nothing to do with our relationship or our breakup. You started things with Miskiff on your own vengeance, your own agenda.
That was the point.
Had nothing
That was the
to
point.
do with me. But that is the snowball of the criticisms
Miz was talking
that you
about
were
the
getting.
charity events, not shit camp. It was different. I was wrong about that.
Exactly. And then
well, I didn't.
But what
I
I'm
didn't
saying
compute
is that is why you are at the center of so much right now, because you did bring down the hype of shit camp. You could have not gone. You did not go. But to bring down the hype beforehand is why so many people were irritated with you and what you were doing. That has nothing to do with me when you are bringing down the hype based off of Soda not going, based off of your friends and the dynamic not being there for you. That was all with you.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with me.
I could have done better. I could have done better. Yes, you're right. I fucked up. I could have done better.
Okay.
I would take accountability for that.
Okay.
I fucked up. I should have went to the event. You are correct. I should have went. I fucked up. That's my fault.
But the point of what I'm saying is this is what brought you under criticism to begin with. Not anything to do with us or our relationship. The very beginning of all of it was you bringing down the hype and people being kind of sad about that, having their feelings kind of hurt that you would do that to the event that we're all going to.
Yes.
Yes. So that was something you brought on to your own self. I had nothing to do with it. I was not a part of that. Okay. Then you go on and you get in a battle with Miskiff. And then you're now under scrutiny for the way that you are like
it was Hassan and Soda
based off what you're standing on as well.
Yeah, Miskiff had nothing to do with anything. It was the topic. It was
yes,
Hassan and Soda.
No, because what you're talking about is the pressures that you're under as a whole, right?
Yes.
That's what you've been talking about.
Yes.
So what was there not criticism and a spotlight you were on under from the things that you did with Miskiff?
That did not add on to that. It's just part of it. It's just part of life. Yes, there are things that I'm fully accountable for, and there are things that I'm less accountable for. I for a fact made moves that I did and made moves that are bad, that I fucked myself, right? And I have to deal with the consequences. And me using the pressure as an excuse is cowardly. That's not what I'm doing. I mean, the things. What? That's true.
Isn't it?
No.
Is that not what you did?
What are you talking about?
You said that the reason you had to leak it was because the pressure was too much.
Yeah, from the things that were not self-inflicted. From the things that were not self-inflicted.
Okay. Hassan's tweets, right, is what you're talking about. That's when Hassan criticized you, or what else happened with Hassan?
Yeah, I mean, just Hassan had easy cookie points, and I know how good he is at getting a free fucking apple when he can, right? When it's in reach, and he went for it. He just said that I was not only not going, and when I should have been going, but I also said on stream and I said publicly that the event was gonna be bad, and it's why I didn't go. And I never said that, and that was a way for him to farm free clout and free internet points. And it fucked me over, and everybody jumped on the train about that, and it added gamble into that, and it started filling all the boxes that Al stacked against me, all these assumptions and shit, everything stacked against me. And yes, that was pressure. That was not self-inflicted. That was not my fault. It was not self-inflicted. That ended up being purposeful dog shit against me. And these pressures, they add up. These are things that stack against me. And what do we do about that? At one point, it's upsetting. I have to find a way out.
Exactly, a way out, a scapegoat. And that is exactly what you
Not what I
used
said.
everything for.
Okay, don't be like that.
That is what you just said.
Don't be like that. A way out isn't a scapegoat.
Okay.
You jump.
I'm not gonna do this in front of your stream where again.
Well, don't say
you
that.
were
Then.
victimizing yourself. You were victimizing yourself to your stream.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't a victim of anything then. You know what, dude? Dude. Hassan is a good guy. And he said that because he loves me. He's such a good guy. He threw me under the bus in front of the all the internet. That was all the fucking people that are starving for drama. All the people that are. All the zombies looking for a good fresh brain,
just
right?
Like you did.
He
just like
he
you did
threw
with
them
our very
a bone,
personal
right?
breakup.
But he's
just
a good
like
guy
you
for
did
it.
with our very
He's a good
personal breakup. Just like you did. A 4.5-year relationship, real fucking nasty events that led to a breakup, just like you did.
And I still found a way to make myself accountable and my family. I threw everybody and myself under the bus so you could at least in this negative situation not look like the bad guy. And you know what? You didn't until this happened. And now things are starting exploding.
So now people get to criticize me as the bad guy because I didn't want you to handle this the way you were doing it, using your audience to make you feel better, to validate the things that you are doing, like this whole stream right now, like this whole call right now, what you were doing right now. I didn't want any of this to happen. And I stood up for myself. I was blindsided in the middle of my stream because, of course, your shit came flooding in when I'm trying to play video games, right? On my video game channel.
Oh, so now you're scapegoating then. The same way. Also, now you're scapegoating.
No,
using
I'm not scapegoating.
Okay,
Wrong.
then what is it then?
I defended my fucking self from the shit you brought me into.
And I defended my shit.
You directly brought me into that.
I defended myself in the shit that I got brought into. That was not self-inflicted. That wasn't.
That had nothing to do with me, though. I didn't put you in those situations.
Like,
I did not put you in the situation with Hassan. I did not put you in the situation with Soda. I did not put you in the situation with Cutie Cinderella. I did not put you in any situation with Ludwig. I did not do those things.
It's still relevant, Simi. Life happens. Shit happens. Things that happen that are not from you are still relevant to the whole thing. It's the whole ball.
Oh my God.
It's part of it. What? Don't be like what? It's relevant.
It's so bad because you are acting to. Remember all the times that you say like, "Oh, it's fine. I can handle this. I can handle all of this." Your breakup did not cause the criticisms and the fucking outlash that you got. Your breakup did not cause those things. Your repeated behaviors, your actions caused all of that. The breakup was the better scapegoat, and you admitted this multiple times.
I agree. Okay? I genuinely agree with you. It was just one other thing. And I'm sorry if I worded it in a way that looked like I didn't go to the camp because of that. Like, as the main culprit, it was a part of the reasons why it happened like that, right? It was even a slim part. It was still part of it. And yes, me saying it like that, I don't think anybody thought it was, oh my God, oh, then we have to go after Sammy. It doesn't affect you that way. It did not. And the fact that you are portraying it like it is. No, it did not. No, it did not.
Yes, it did. You don't dictate what your fucking wild fucking bees did for the queen bee. That is what they did. It is already what was happening. Yes.
I didn't see a single comment that made that reality.
Oh, so you didn't see it, so it's not a reality. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that.
So you're saying that people blamed you for me not going? The people that went hard on you?
People were already blaming me for you not going because of the subtle hints you were dropping.
But they did not know. But nobody knew. But nobody knew though. Nobody knew though.
Exactly. And you could have let people speculate, and you could have kept our personal lives private, and you could have been mature about all this. And instead, you were not.
Speculate while I tank hate for how long? How long do I have to fucking take this shit? And
so why did you need me to tank the hate with you though? Why did you need me there for that?
I did not. It's a separate issue.
Dissect my VOD.
It's a separate issue.
After you went and you leaked everything. Now you're dissecting my VOD.
I did not leak anything.
And going through every single word for word thing that I'm saying, and like fucking being upset at me for the situation you put me in.
Okay, Sammy, you know how bad it got, okay? And the things I took accountability for the things that went bad at my house in the incidents, right? Even though these are my faults, I said my family was crazy. I threw my family under the bus and I said, yes, my family fucked up. They gave me the short end of the stick. They fucked up. Everybody knew for a fact that I said my family fucked up, okay? I fucked up. I didn't lead us in the correct way. I fucked it, okay? And it was my fault. And just to make sure people would think and know that it's not you and you were part of that, even though you're involved in it because you were a couple or whatever, right? That it wasn't your fault, and I made that very clear. And you know for a fact it was in good faith and it was to the best of my ability. And you acting like it wasn't is ridiculous.
I don't know that because
it's ridiculous.
in private you agreed to completely different circumstance. In private you acknowledge how this is not beneficial for any of us. Neither of us. Not for our streams,
want
not
to
for
move
our
on with my
mental health,
life.
not for our life. You acknowledge in private that this is not a good thing to be doing. What you are doing right now is wrong.
Until the pressure got too much. I agree. I conceded to you a lot of points, and yes, I made you think that way. I didn't lead you on purpose. I'm sorry for doing that, okay? But that's not how it happened. I didn't just say, oh, I'm gonna go against Semi and say, fucking just leak it all against her. It was like I want to be free. I don't want to have so much garbage on my mind and so many clouds above me that I can't breathe. You know how I am.
We could have talked about that. We could have talked about it further, but instead
we
you
did.
took it upon. No, we didn't. After more things blew up and more shit came out, you're saying, "Oh, Soda then started." Don't roll. Turn off your camera or something, because you're rolling your eyes. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting because you're putting me in a situation where I have to try and reel you in from everything you're doing right now. It's disgusting.
Okay.
You need to stop.
Sorry,
you are not a victim in all of this. You are fine. Like, it's wild to me. You brought me into this situation. You made me have to defend myself and what I'm going through. You made me have to be on this call right now in order to try and get all of this madness to stop. And it's not stopping. It's only getting worse.
It's okay. Semi. Okay.
No, don't talk. Don't patronize me right now. Stop it.
You know this is how I talk to you.
No.
Semi, you know how
exactly. And you
know how I communicate
exactly
with you.
How you are. Stop right now.
Okay.
Stop right now.
Okay. Well, I felt bad. Sorry. Okay.
Stop. Oh, stop.
The point wasn't to blindside you.
Stop villainizing me in front of your community. Stop. So
I can't talk.
Stop. Please. No, you can. You can. But what I'm saying is we could have had further conversations. We could have talked more about releasing it in a healthy, public way to make you feel better. We were having open, honest, private discussions that did not include your audience, your chat.
We were not on good standings, and this was not gonna.
Yes, we were. We have been texting and talking.
It's been tough,
and
though.
It has been.
I didn't see a way out of it.
Exactly.
I didn't see a way out. I didn't see a way out.
As a scapegoat, without my permission, without consulting me, without recognition for how it would hurt and affect me. It's so wrong.
I did
and now you're
my
victimizing
best.
yourself in front of all these people. It's so weird. Please, you need to stop. Okay. You really need to stop.
Okay, can I speak something now?
Of course. Don't play stupid with me like I'm not letting you talk. You have got to talk.
I'm genuinely not playing it like that. That's just not what I'm doing. So you know how I communicate with you, and you know how I am. You please don't act like you don't know what kind of person I am. You know that I hate having trash on my mind, and I can't breathe. Even if it's really bad, it's something really bad I have to say that I did or that happened. Getting it out is a part of me moving on. It's part of the process before I get to heal and move forward with my life. Okay, and I didn't see a possible outcome where I'd be able to fucking get that out at one point to start getting new options and moving on. I didn't think it would happen with the way that things were going. I didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see a fucking way out. You know what I did at that point? I made a way out. End of story. I don't want you mad at me. I tried to protect you on my way out, and I did. And I did protect you, and I tried to show you in a good light.
No, you didn't. No, the way that... See, and it's weird that you have this false nobleness. Like, I am so noble and honorable for what I did to you by leaking against your best interests, against our agreements as humans, as adult couple, being like, yeah, we had this agreement that for our personal lives, this is the best thing we could do, is not leak anything. You did not protect me. You did not keep me protected. It's so odd that you feel like you really did an honorable thing with what you did.
I blame myself.